a card reading. Today we're going to get you clarity on how do they truly feel about you. So this can be your twin flame, soulmate, beloved, specific person. We're going to go in deep today. And I'm very excited about this reading. And if you're new to this channel, I am Dr. V. It is so wonderful to have you here. Just wanted to give a big virtual hug to all of the new subscribers, as well as to everyone who's already part of this family. You know how much I love and adore all of you. So as always, I have 3 groups for you to choose from, and I give you many ways to choose your group. So you can pick from number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can pick them all. I will be showing you the image on each card, as well as the crystal that goes with each card. And we will be assigning zodiac signs to each group as well. So some people like to choose their zodiac as well as their person's zodiac and combine those readings. There is no right or wrong answer. Do be gentle with yourself. You know that this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Now, if you want clarity on your specific situation, you want to just cut to the chase, like, you know, you like the general readings, they're not enough anymore, you need to know what's going on between you and your person, then I highly recommend that you do the live reading experience with me or the video recorded. I give you 2 options. Of course, the live is the most powerful reading you can have because I love connecting with you one-on-one on video call. Spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time. We can also record it so you have it forever. But the video recorded readings are good as well. They're just not live, and I will send you the link to that when they are done. So this is where we look directly at your connection and the questions that are weighing on you, so you can understand what's really going on and what to do next. Like, what are steps that you can take towards the outcome that you want in this connection. That's why private reading is so important. And if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire menu right there. All right, so let's go ahead and take a deep breath, and let's see which of these you feel most guided towards. So for group number 1, we have this image right here and this crystal right here. Sorry, my throat is a little scratchy today. For group number 2, we have this image and this crystal right here. For group number 3, we have this image and this crystal right here. Okay, let's go ahead and get some zodiac signs. Okay, so for group number 1, we have Leo, we have Sagittarius, we have Cancer, and Aries. For group number 2, we have Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. And for group number 3, we have Libra, Pisces, Taurus, and Capricorn. Okay, so go ahead and make your choice, and we will get started with group number 1. One that chose this image right here, as well as this crystal. Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, and Aries. Let's see. How do they truly feel about you, group 1? So we will start with your oracle cards. Then we will do your tarot. And stay with me till the end because we will be finding out who is your spirit guide for this reading, and what is their special message for you? Courthouse. Interesting. Protection. Possibilities, free-spirited adventure and risks. Choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. Okay. So I do feel again, with this first card right here, I feel a few energies here. For some of you, this person is in a different situation, okay? They could be married, you could be married, take it as it resonates, or they could be in some sort of a legal situation that in order to get out of that, they would have to go to court or they would have to do something legal. For some of you, it could even be business or family business or something that keeps them in a particular place legally. If this is a long distance relationship, that might be part of it as well, that like maybe legally they're tied to a particular region. And so if they were to leave that region, it would require, you know, immigration or legal issues, and it would be hard to leave that place. So again, take it as it resonates, but I feel like for many of you, there is an issue here of obstruction, right? Something is stuck. The path forward is not clear and could be stuck in some way. For others of you, I feel like this also can indicate that your person has already been through a divorce, and that is something that they are still struggling with, going through the emotional part of it, the legal part of it. Something was very traumatizing, as of course all divorces tend to be, right? But they may be someone who is freshly going through this or has recently gone through it and are now dealing with the fallout and the aftermath of that. So that's why they seem to be very much in a protection mode. And I feel like part of this protection is protecting themselves. In terms of how they truly feel about you, it's like they are slowly and surely feeling love, but it may not have come at a time where they feel like they are ready to embrace it. So they may be trying to protect themselves from the fallout of that because they may not be ready to do what it takes. Their path might be blocked. Again, it could be blocked by region, you know, immigration laws, divorce, you know, or even current living situations or current marriage. But I feel like this person may be right now making you feel that you are not as protected as they are. Almost like they need to protect themselves over protecting you. And it's not because they're a bad person. I'm not saying that they have malice, but I'm getting an energy here more of self-protection rather than protection of you or protecting the bond between you. And for some of you, that might be a bit of a knee-jerk reaction. Like that might be an emotional reaction to what they're going through right now. If this person has been emotionally overwhelmed, financially overwhelmed, you know, mentally overwhelmed by whatever they're going through that is outside of this relationship, then they might definitely be in a self-protective mode. You know, trying to buckle down, trying to protect themselves, maybe trying to protect their money, their kids, their assets, their life, their everything. Like there's something here that is also emotionally protective, right? So I feel like they very much do wish to choose love. They wish to choose love with you, but right now it feels more like a possibility than a reality. It feels like it's something that is still arriving, that is still coming, but that is not solidly here yet. But there's something about you that brings forth or opens up those possibilities. And it makes them feel free-spirited, adventurous, and it also scares them because there's a part of this person that your presence and their growing love for you is making them take more risks. Okay, so for some of you, if you're going through some sort of silence or separation or pause with this person, like say they have stepped back or you both have stepped back, it is because they were starting to do things that were risky. Again, their growing love for you, their attachment for you, their bond with you, their connection with you was maybe making them, you know, internally, because you make them happy, because they want to spend more time with you, because they want to be around you, they're being carried away by emotion and passion. They may have been taking certain risks that they should not have been taking, and they might have gotten scared and pulled back as well because of these risks. So, and for some of you, these risks are emotional, logistical, financial risk, right? So there's something in this person that feels like if you haven't heard from them, they've gone into some sort of a freeze, like a shutdown mode, around needing to protect whatever needs to be protected right now before they can fully be with you or move on with you. So there seems to be an overlap here where the possibility is there, the love is growing, but something in the logistics has not fallen into place yet. Okay, let's go deeper. How do they really feel? About group 1. The Star, Ace of Wands, 2 of Swords. See, there's the decision that needs to be made right there. 10 of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So see, this is why it makes sense that the 2 of Swords here is the central energy. They are feeling the pressure, not from you, but pressure from life, from the situation, from their growing love for you, from their attachment to you. They are starting to feel that a choice is coming, that they're going to have to make a choice. And maybe what they've been doing is they have been avoiding making this choice. And I feel like this person, and you may already know this person has been avoiding fully choosing you. And you can feel it, obviously. You know this, right? So I feel like that's why we're getting the Star energy here. It's like right now, they have been going through a time period where you seem aspirational to them. That's what the Star is, right? The Star is something that you know, look up to. It is far away in the sky. You aspire to it, but it's not something you hold in your hand right now, right? So I feel like this person sees you as a star in their life, like what you have brought into their life. You have made them feel alive. You've made them feel seen, treasured, valued for the first time in a very long time. I feel like this person was very dead, was living a very kind of like passive, dead life before they met you. They had resigned themselves to like never feeling deep love or passion. They kind of accepted that their life was just dull and dead and they've already made their choices. But you brought them alive. But again, that was aspirational. You brought them alive because you were the star. You glowed in their world, in their universe. But they also may have kept you at arm's length because you know, they wanted to admire you and be admired from a distance, but not necessarily take on the responsibility of making you a real part of their life. Why? Because of this courthouse energy, because there's something here that was keeping that, blocking that from happening. So now they know that you are not going to just stick around forever. They're going to have to do things differently, Ace of Wands. And this is the main dilemma that this person is approaching right now. They know that in order to keep you in their life now, they're going to have to take action, the kind of action that they haven't taken before, right? Two of Swords, it's time to make a decision. Are they going to take this action? Ten of Cups, they know that if they do, the possibility with you is contentment, is happiness, it's peace, it's a beautiful life. I don't think that that is of a doubt to them. But their fear is in reciprocity, Six of Pentacles. If they reciprocate, if they choose, see, choose love. If they choose you and they choose this bond, they take the risk of whatever needs to be left behind, whatever, whomever or whatever needs to go from their life in order for you to come in. Whether, again, that's region, geography, work, family, third party, whatever needs to be let go of, not in a bad way, but like, you know, put on a different priority in order to prioritize life with you, is going to require this person to step up and reciprocate at the real level, Pentacles energy, at the life level, not just in their emotions, but through their real life actions. And that's what this person truly feels the pressure of right now. This person is starting to feel you slipping away, okay? That even if they're the ones who step back, doesn't matter who has stepped back or what's going on in terms of the pause or the silence or the separation, they feel you slipping away. Inner child, see, playful, happy, enjoy the present moment, live life to the fullest, observe, watching from a distance, divine feminine, family. Yeah, see? So right now, again, I feel like this person sees you as their divine counterpart. Absolutely. They see you as their divine counterpart, but they might be watching you from a distance right now, observing, trying to find out what's going on, because I do feel like there's been some sort of a pause or silence here, or some sort of an argument or a discussion or a disagreement that has left both of you feeling, you know, bad, like something's not right, this is not good, we don't know what to say, I don't know how to repair this, you don't know how to repair this. Like there's a sense of like something is being suspended in the air, you know? You want to repair it, they want to repair it, but nobody's actually making a move. So there seems to be observation going on, you know, temperature check, trying to figure out what's going on. This person is missing you deeply, because again, see, you brought out their true inner child. You brought out what's real in them. You made them feel alive again. That's what this energy is right here. These children playing, joyful in the moment, feeling alive. Remember I said they had a very kind of dead existence before you. So that's not something they can easily let go of. Although, see, they do have some sort of obligation here. This could be third party, this could be family business, like I said, family inheritance, property, anything legal, family being in a particular location that they can't leave. There's something here. And that is the tension that is brewing right now. So if this resonates with you and you want to get in deeper on where this could possibly go, what decision, Two of Swords, is being made, what can you do in this situation? Is there any action you can take? Then I highly recommend that you do the live experience reading or the video recorded reading. And if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire menu there, and the link is in the box below. So here is your Spirit guide for this reading, Mother Mary, love and peace. And her message to you is let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. Beautiful. So if you would like to order a reading or order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading, Twin Flame Oracle is my love deck right there. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur is my business, money, and career deck. These are on big sale right now with free shipping at Amazon.com. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. It really helps me and supports the channel. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose this image right here, as well as this crystal right here. Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Let's see, how do they truly feel about you? So we'll start with oracle cards, and then we will do your tarot. And stay with me till the end, because we will also be finding out who is your spirit guide for this reading and what is their special message for you. Distant horizons. Trust. Stress, turbulence, tension, and arguments. The heart of the matter. There's more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So it feels to me that there is definitely distance going on right now between you and this person, and it could be different types of distance. Okay, so for some of you it's geographical distance, right? This could be a long distance relationship where, you know, there's been a lot of stress and tension around the fact that you are not in the same place. So, you know, communication becomes even more important than it already is, right? Because of the distance. For some of you, this could be emotional distance, not just physical distance. And for some of you, it could be both. That, you know, because you are in a long distance connection, it's also causing emotional distance between the two of you. So right now, I feel like this person is going through a very deeply stressful time, and so are you. Like in their feelings, they just feel like there's something that is creating more distance between you instead of bringing you closer. And that may have led to some sort of turbulence, tension, and arguments. Okay, that's why this person right now is feeling a tremendous amount of stress around this connection, and you may be as well. Both of you might be feeling a level of tension and arguments. Maybe something has happened already. Maybe words were spoken. I get the energy that for some of you, like, you are more resilient than this person when it comes to handling stress. So like during an argument, you, group 2, may have taken it in stride and said, you know what, this is not a big deal. So what? Fine, we argued. Fine, we had words. Fine, you know, it was hurtful, both sides, but it's okay. You know, we can repair it. We can get over it. It's fine. Like, you might have more of an emotional maturity here than this person. Like, I get the energy that this person, because of whatever happened, if arguments happen or tension happens or words are spoken, they tend to hold on to it longer than you do, which makes it very uncomfortable for you, because their level of emotional maturity is not as high as yours. You might be very intuitive, you might be very spiritual, group 2, which I wouldn't be surprised, obviously, if you wouldn't be here if you weren't, right? But this person may be a bit more in the ego domain, right? Like, so when you speak your truth or you tell this person how you feel, if it's not cosmetic, right? If it's not like, you know, something that is preserving their ego but still telling the truth, then they tend to take it very seriously, even if you feel like it's not that big of a deal. So their response time, their repair time, their time to recover, their recovery time feels like it's longer than yours. Like you get over things faster because you have a spiritual outlook, right? Like you are very, self-aware. I'm not saying the other person is not, but they might be sometimes people are self-aware, but they're not as or they're not as emotionally mature, right? You can be self-aware, but not mature. You can understand your own feelings, but not be able to deal with them in a mature way or behave in a mature way, right? So that's why there's something here around trust. Something has happened here where this person is struggling or trying to figure out whether this connection can be trusted. Not that you can be trusted, but that can they feel and trust that this is going to go somewhere, this is going to move forward. You might also be feeling a lack of trust as well at this time. You might also be asking the same questions because, see, I feel like both of you, there's something going on that is more than meets the eye, okay? So whatever has been going on between the two of you lately has brought you both into a place of needing to contemplate, think about whether you trust that this can move forward, whether you trust that this relationship is going to survive whatever are the conflicts or whatever are the obstacles or whatever is blocking your path right now. Okay, so this person right now, in terms of how they feel about you, they love you deeply. That's why this is so painful to them. Their heart is very much involved. We're getting the heart of the matter. Their heart is very much invested and involved in this, and that is why it is incredibly stressful to this person. They don't know what to trust. They don't know what path to take. They don't know if this is going to work out because there's something that feels very distant right now. Okay? The tension is creating more distance. They don't want distance from you, but it's building up. And the more that distance, emotional, physical, mental, whatever it is building up, the more it's eroding trust, or it's making them question, like, can I trust that even though we love each other, this is going to work out, this is going to move forward? What can I trust? So there's a lot going on here underneath the surface, okay? A lot going on that more than meets the eye. And for some of you, I feel like part of what is also more than what meets the eye is this person might also be dealing with stresses from from their world, from their physical material world. Like they might be dealing with tension and arguments outside of you as well, right? Pressure from family, pressure from work, pressure from, whatever they also have to deal with, right? So you might also not know something else that is going on here that is causing this person to feel more stressed. So there's something here about, more than meets the eye, and this person may not be sharing fully their stress level with you as well, but it's like spilling over also into their relationship with you. Let's see, how else are they truly feeling? Nine of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Seven of Wands, Justice, Knight of Swords. Okay. Yeah, so see, that Seven of Wands right there also is a confirmation of something going on that, again, is more than meets the eye, okay? There's something going on here that your person feels that they have to stand up to, okay? That they feel like they have to hold their ground or defend against. Now, part of it can be you, and like whatever's going on in the relationship, whatever tension or arguments have been going on in the relationship, part of it comes from that, right? Like they feel like they have to somehow guard themselves or defend their position. They might be getting a little bit egoic. They might be getting a little bit, prideful, not wanting to admit, their mistakes or their side of it. There's something again here about, justice plus money. So for some of you, this could involve, it's interesting because we got this in group one's reading as well. This could involve some turbulence, tension, or arguments that you may not know about having to do with their life in general. So whether it's, again, family, business, third party, there's something here where they are feeling very pressured to be fair or to be just. And so they might be delaying this bond or moving away or causing like a pause in the bond with you in order to protect someone or something else, okay? And that might be tied to money, okay? So it may not be from the goodness of their heart that they want to give justice or fairness to somebody or another situation. It has to do with protecting finances, okay? It has to do with protecting money, assets from having to go to court, okay? So how do they truly feel about you? They do want to be with you. They are very much afraid that you are going to move on. They're very much afraid that you're not going to wait through this situation, that ultimately you're going to put them behind you and move on. For others of you, I feel like this energy is also about them wanting to move on, not from you, but them wanting to move on from whatever is this stress or tension. Okay, so take that as it resonates. Like I said, for some people, or it could even be both. They're afraid that you will move on, and they themselves, to keep you, want to move this forward, want to move on from whatever is the stress so they don't lose you. So either way, it's like they want forward movement, but it's right next to the Seven of Swords, where it's like a contradiction. This is forward movement, and this is standing still and defending from where you are. Right? So it's almost like this person is choosing, because the central energy is the Seven of Wands, they're choosing to stand still and defend from where they are, even though they have a desire to move forward. They have a desire to be in motion, but yet they are choosing to stand still because they feel like they have to defend something or someone or a situation or money. Okay, or a financial position. They feel like they have to defend a financial position. And so even though they want to move on, whether it's from a third party, like another person, another situation, a family issue, or even a work related issue, they want to move on from it, but they feel like they have to stay and defend their position because money is involved. So for some of you, this person is trying to be fair to somebody else, or feels obligated or guilted into being fair to someone else. Or for others of you, this person is trying to get fairness for themselves. They feel like if they were to let this money go, it wouldn't be fair because they're owed that money or owed whatever this is. And that might be causing tremendous amount of tension where they're not able to move forward with you because it's keeping them stuck in a cycle of defense here. So yes, they very much do, with this Knight of Swords, they very much do want to move forward, but this person may be right now very volatile. They might be coming into your life quickly, backing off quickly because of other things going on, and then coming back again. Like there's a very on-off, back and forth energy because this person's life may not be fully stable right now, even though they very much do wish to be with you. But I'm getting a very distracted energy. Like they wish to be with you, but they're so distracted by these other things. Okay, so let's go deeper. What else are they really feeling about you? And let's see, who is your spirit guide for this reading and what is their message? We'll be opening that up at the end. Memories, reliving the past, let it go, repetition, attachment, mystery. See, you're entering unknown territory. Big goals. This goes back to that Nine of Pentacles, same energy right here. Fear, see? Darkness and hesitation, insecurity, see? So again, this person is kind of suspended in mystery right now. They don't know how they're going to fix whatever this is. But it's not even necessarily what's between the two of you. It might be what is getting in the way of the two of you. So there's a mystery around what's going to happen next. It's almost like they're of the energy like they themselves don't even know what's going to happen next. Okay? If they have been away from you, they absolutely do miss you. If you guys haven't been talking very much lately, there's a deep sense of memories around you, loving you, missing you, wanting to be with you, feeling lost without you. So there is a very deep bond and a deep love and attachment here that this person does feel for you. But again, there's a lot of fear around money or place in life, or letting go of something that's going to make them feel very insecure. Okay, there's a hesitating going on here due to insecurity around something financial, something that would change their life and or maybe even destabilize their day-to-day life. Okay, and make income, money, property, inheritance, you know, all that stuff difficult. So that's why there's this protective energy. Okay, so if this resonates with you and you want to go deeper and you want to know what's going on with your person, what is going to come of this mystery, how is this mystery going to be resolved, what's going to happen next, and what actions maybe you could take to help the situation, then I recommend you do the live reading or the video recorded personal reading with me. The link is in the box below. And your guide for this reading is Mercury, open communication. His message to you is get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Okay, open communication. So if you'd like to order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading, they are also linked below and they are on Amazon.com with great discount and free shipping. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe. Give this video a like. It really helps me and the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose this image right here, as well as this crystal, Libra, Pisces, Taurus, and Capricorn. Let's see, how do they really feel about you? We'll start with oracle cards. Then we will do your tarot. And stay with me till the end because we'll also be finding out who is your spirit guide for this reading and what is their message for you. High honor, pleasure, elusive, dishonesty, deception, and trickery. Focus on love. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. This is very interesting. So I feel like you might be dealing with someone who has a bit of a past when it comes to being like a romantic, you know, adventurer. Okay? Like I feel like this person may have gone through many cycles in their life where they were definitely more of an elusive dater, okay? Somebody who was more focused on pleasure, okay? Maybe was more focused on hookups, casual relationships, never really took anybody seriously. I feel like this person comes from that past, okay? No judgment there. Totally fine. I feel like in the past, they were just used to not taking people seriously when they were dating them, okay? I wouldn't even be surprised if this person has never felt that they have ever been deeply, deeply in love. Yes, they've had relationships. They could have even have been married. Just because they were married doesn't mean they ever felt deeply in love, right? People get married for all kinds of different reasons. But I feel like this person knows that in their past, they have definitely been dishonest about their feelings with other people, okay? Like I said, they could have even married somebody for other reasons, right? They may, have been not honest with themselves. Like deep down inside, they knew that they didn't love this person, but they married for convenience or obligation or responsibility, whatever. There's so many reasons, right? They know this. They know this. And they may have very much just been all about what was convenient to them, what was pleasurable to them, what made them feel good. They never really focused too much on real love, right? This focus on love. And I feel like until they met you. And now this person is very much starting to look at their own personal honor. Like they're starting to look at the deeper aspects, the deeper part of themselves that they have kind of kept hidden or have refused to acknowledge for a very long period of time. And it's like, it's hard for them. And I'm not trying to excuse them of any kind of, behavior that they've had if you feel like they didn't behave well. But I feel like this person is genuinely on the juncture of self-awareness. Like they in their past, even if, like I said, they've been married, even if they've been divorced or whatever it is, they did not look at the deeper side of themselves. They coasted. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, they were just kind of coasting. They never thought of what honor means when it comes to love, what personal integrity, what I mean by personal integrity is like allowing yourself to feel something deeply, allowing yourself to feel a sense of pride and honor around what you feel. I don't think they've ever felt that. And now with you, it has hit them like a bolt of lightning. They're feeling the sense of duty, honor, like what's real in them for the first time. And I feel like this person has probably not had a lot of real relationships where they were called upon to be real. Maybe they were with other partners who were okay with them being dishonest and fake, as in like they liked you, they liked that person, but they didn't truly love that person. They were in it for other reasons, okay? So maybe other people put up with that. You do not. And that is why this person is starting to, figure out what does love even really mean to them. Focus on love. I feel like this person, because of what you have brought out in them, what this connection means to them, is literally in their life for the first time asking themselves what love really is. Wow, this one is powerful. Okay, group 3, very powerful reading. This person for the first time is asking themselves, what does love mean? Am I in love? What am I feeling? Because this is not what I normally feel. This is very different from what I normally feel. This person is going through a very powerful process right now, emotionally. You have taken them out of the pleasure principle of their life that they've been living on into really caring deeply about who you are, what you mean to them, why you came into their life, what is this all about, is this love? They're asking themselves a lot of questions right now. And these questions are scaring them because I don't feel this person, despite of whatever their age could be. It doesn't matter if they're young, they're old, doesn't matter. They're asking themselves these questions for the first time in their life, and it is scary. That's for sure. What else are they truly feeling? Wheel of Fortune. Justice. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is amazing. Okay. Every reading today has had justice. Okay, group number 1, it was the court card. Group number 2, it was justice. Group number 3, it's justice. Wow. Wow. Knight of Cups. Queen of Swords. The Fool. Wow. Okay, see? See how this person, they are coming towards you. Here's the central energy. They are coming towards you, group 3. Slow but measured. They know how they feel about you. They know, or they're starting to very deeply realize what their true feelings are for you. And what's interesting here is that even if they are slow, even if their progress is not overnight or quick, they are taking measured steps towards this love with some sense of honor. Okay, like it matters to them. They want to treat you honorably. They want to treat you with justice and care and fairness. And I really feel it's because of who you are. For some of you, especially if this has been a long-term relationship, as in like, it doesn't even have to, it could be a relationship or even a connection. It doesn't even have to be that you were formally together. Maybe you've been off and on. Maybe you've known each other for a long time, but it got romantic later and then it stopped being romantic. Then it went back to being romantic, right? There's so many different journeys here. But I feel like, especially if they've known you for a period of time, they see how much grace you have given them. Like if you've known this person for more than a year, they see that you have truly opened your heart and accepted them for who they are. Like you may have known about their past, right? You may have known that this person has, had a past that was more about pleasure and fun and casual, or even if they were married, you know that relationship was not particularly real or deep, right? That the love part of it, the honor part of it is only come out in this person because of the grace that you have given them. Like you have been there for this person. Maybe as a friend, maybe as more than a friend, maybe back and forth from friendship to romance. But I feel like over time, this person has come to deeply, deeply respect your intelligence, your integrity, the way you think, the way you act, who you are. There's a tremendous amount of respect here. And that's probably the reason why they don't know exactly what to do with you, because they're not used to this level of depth. I feel like this person has kind of lived a lot of their lives at the surface. That doesn't mean they're a bad person. That just means that's their journey. They've lived a lot of their lives at the surface. You are inspiring them to depth. Okay? You are inspiring them to more You are inspiring them to want and be more than what they have ever been before. Wheel of Fortune. And that's why they see some sort of change, some sort of evolution coming for themselves, for their life, as well as for their relationship with you. There's a positivity here. You inspire this person to be more, do more, show up more. And that is why it's so interesting how we start here with the Wheel of Fortune and we progress to the end of where we get to, which is the Fool, which is their desire to have a new beginning with you, a new beginning in their life, to live life differently than the way they've ever lived it before. The desire is there. The inspiration is there. And the reason this has even happened for this person is because you have stayed in integrity right here. You've stayed in integrity. You have always been who you are. You've shown up, you've done the work, you've supported this person, you've given them grace, understanding, compassion, no matter how they behaved. And you've been tough about it too. You're not a pushover, you're not, you're not easy. You stand your ground through your integrity. And that's why this person deeply respects you and loves you, Knight of Cups. What else are they feeling? And who is your spirit guide for this reading? And we will open that at the end. We have, look at, see? How beautiful is this soulmate compatibility? Cycles, momentum, force, and life cycle. Sacred space. Oh, beautiful. And split energy. Okay. So this person absolutely sees you as their soulmate. They feel that they are incredibly compatible to you. They feel like you are compatible to them. And again, I feel like that's because they've seen over time the grace that you've given them. The way you've accepted them with their faults, with their whatever they've done, not done, said, not said, you have accepted, even though you have been tough. Acceptance is not the same thing as just being weak or letting somebody do whatever they want. No, you see the good, bad, and the ugly of this person, and they deeply respect you because you accept them anyway. You accept them. They know that they've been in some difficult cycles in their life. Again, that's what this elusive card is right here. They know the cycles they've been through. They know those cycles were very empty. They've never felt depth, honor, love at a deep level. They're used to just kind of cycling through life. They're used to just being kind of thrown around by the waves, the way they are, and kind of reacting. Okay, this person, they struggle with acting. Their whole life tends to revolve around reacting, and that's why they were like this before. Okay, but you have become, they see you as their sacred space where they can truly be themselves, whatever that is for them, right? And that is why right now they are struggling with the split energy, because this relationship, this bond is calling forth more from them than they have ever given to anything or anyone before. So this is a whole new Wheel of Fortune, a whole new phase for this person. And they're struggling to figure out how to step into this. Okay, so if this resonates with you and you want to find out how they're going to step into this, what are they going to do, what's it going to entail, where is this going, what can you do in this situation, then I highly recommend that you have the live reading or the video recorded reading with me. The link is in the box below. Your spirit guide is Sanat Kumara, Light Activation, and his message for you is shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Beautiful. So if you'd like to order oracle decks, I've created the love deck and the career, money, and business deck. These are available with free shipping for a great price at Amazon.com. The links are in the box below as well. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one.